Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to Epic, Epic Quest. Today we're going to Cheep's Cliffside. I like secret exits that... Hey there, if you are having trouble with this level, let me give you some advice. The SMB Cheeps jump out of the water while the SMB 3 Cheeps don't. Keep that in mind. I wish you the best of luck. Okay. I was saying something. Oh yeah, secret exits. I like secret exits where... they serve as a shortcut through the world, and I also like secret exits where they serve as access to entirely different paths. And I am so glad that this game has both. Okay, so I guess I was supposed to carry that with me to around here before hitting it. This episode does a lot of stuff where you are required to, well, not required, but encouraged to just hit the P switch when you find it. So I'm just following that pattern. Green clouds. Let's stop and admire the background for a bit. I say as I go to a part of the level that obscures it. Do you want to go up or down? What's with these vertical green lines I keep seeing? Is it because of a cropping issue with the mushrooms? I've had that happen. No, it has nothing to do with the mushrooms. It's happening here too. I've had that happen with trying to, oh hey, do my own art assets, or level assets. At one point I did make a level that was entirely, well, not entirely, but mostly hand-drawn. And honestly, I really liked the way that turned out. It wasn't perfect, but, you know, I think that made it more enjoyable to me. I missed the first... Right! Because of the, P switch. Oh. Oh, okay, there's ground down there. Okay, I imagine... Oh, hey. I imagine how that pipe just takes you back to the beginning, but... Like, I imagine that pipe just takes you back to the beginning of this segment. Oh, that's interesting. That pipe was actually worth going through. Something. P-switches. I like when P-switches do something besides just the coin to, the coin to block and block to coin conversions. The Krebs cycle of coins, if you will. Now, if you understand the Krebs cycle, you won't. But yeah, on the other hand, it's hard to know where to use a P-switch in that situation where, oh, I don't even know what I pulled out of there. Was it Goomba? Anyway, that kind of thing works better when you know where to use a P-switch. Here's what I'm saying. I think it's cool. It's just, you know, you need to know where to use the P-switch. Like, it's more readily evident with the It's more readily evident where to use a P-switch when you have coins and or blocks that need to be converted into the other thing. Well, that's interesting. I like how this episode's doing a thing where with some levels you get a little reward of a couple of power-ups at the end of the level if you hit a switch or something. You know, beat the level under certain conditions. Like, I don't know if this is actually what happened or if I'm just imagining it, but I can imagine one where the correct condition is hit the P switch and then immediately cross the goal. Or at least cross the goal with sufficient time left on the P switch. Okay. Should have stood more to the left so I could get that coin. Haha! Oh no. Oh, I'm so sad that I could not get that green switch. So, to get the reward at the end, you need to hit that green switch at the beginning, and then make it all the way to the end of the stage in one life. I mean, this isn't that hard a stage, so it's not something that's impossible. It's just kind of a weird requirement. Oh, now isn't that interesting? Oh, really? I feel like this is an easier path than the path up above. Actually, why don't I power up now? Great jumping / aim. I got burned out on Terraria for a bit, and then that burned me out on everything. So I stopped playing Terraria for a bit, and then I started playing Terraria again, So when you start a game, you create a character and or a world, and these are potentially independent of one another. Like, you can enter any world that a character qualifies for with a character, and yeah, those blocks have nothing that is worthwhile, apparently. Oh yeah. Like, there's two kinds of characters, classic and journey. And journey characters can only enter journey worlds, and classic characters can only enter classic worlds. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Well, I already hit a checkpoint, so this isn't too bad a thing. Anyway. So I started a new character in a new world. When you create a world, you can either use the random seed you're given or enter a specific seed. And I used a seed for what is known as Drunk World, which has a whole bunch of nifty changes, like... Oh, okay. Okay. Like, a lot of the basic materials you can craft weapons and armor out of, there's, like, tiers, and there's two things in each tier. One is usually slightly better than the other. Drunk World has both, which does make it hard to collect enough of any one. Okay, so welcome to the item house. Why, hello there, welcome to the World 3 item house. Here you can collect power-ups that will help you on your epic quest. Once you enter this door, take into a room, blah blah blah, match 2 power-ups. But there's no way to strategize with this. Ah, interesting, those 2 ice flowers don't count as the same power-up? That's actually kind of upsetting. I do appreciate the general okayness with you just going and bringing a Yoshi into pretty much any level. But a fortress isn't going to allow Yoshi in. Conveyor Fortress. Let's go. What the? What did Yoshi eat there? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see. So this was a test of can you get to the place fast enough? Hmm. Okay, so nothing secret there. I am very curious about that pipe, though. I'm gonna go try out that pipe some more. Okay, is there a door? Is there a down? No. Like, this pipe is extremely conspicuous, and yet... Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. That's actually really interesting, a really interesting spawn point for these things. So I've got two... Alright, so I guess I need to make a long jump? Gotcha. Since this is called Conveyor Fortress, I thought it was going to have a lot more conveyor belting. Okay, so I need to choose a pipe, I guess, and hope for the best, with no basis for the choosing. Okay, so... That was frightening! But I did it. And honestly, it's not as frightening as it looks because there's a huge chunk of a... Oh, what? Those are solid? Alright, I've missed 2 star coins then. You know how people say the third time's the charm? Well, I say the third time's your doom. You'll never be able to defeat me underwater. Ha 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 ha. Whoops. Not if I play like that, no. You know what? I'm not even mad about this, and water sucks. We're very close to winning, and you are the one who's going to lose. Blah! Okay, so I missed 2 star coins. So, time to get on getting those. So, yeah, just head on directly up. Don't even worry about that one. So now is when I need to start keeping an eye out for the 3rd star coin and where that might be hidden. I feel like the person who made this got kind of bored with the concept of conveyor belts after sticking together a few puzzles and was like, wait, there's no level needs to be longer. What if I go in here? These green P-switches act like clocks. Just press at the right time and it will reveal the path. Alright, so... Wow. And... Nice! Okay, that was a pretty fun one. Too bad there was no way to know that that was there without going through already. And lastly, number 5. Hold on. I have put that in a place where it cannot be retrieved. I have soft locked myself because this is only 2 blocks wide instead of 3. Jump, man. I was trying to use that to get up to here to see if there's anything up here. And then I go up here, and then jump, man, again. Renegade is cool. Alright. So the other place I could think to go is this way. Okay, so I need to hit this as that is falling at just the right time. That's actually a lot more forgiving than I thought it would be. And it lets me just do this. I kind of assumed a conveyor belt would be involved in the boss fight too. This castle's kind of all over the place. Okay, so alright. I did the thing. And I only had to cheat because I soft locked myself. And honestly, that's a pretty easy type of soft lock to miss accounting for. Join me next time when I enter what's apparently a ghost house. I'll see you then.